left off, as you guys see, you were in the middle of a battle. You guys had reached, you went down the river on your rafts, and you reached the Dark Lake, in which you were suggested to start heading north, which you guys did, and you guys ran into a boat full of Dwargars that had a captive prisoner. You guys fought your way through them, stole their boats, and the prisoner is actually helping you in your fight right now. But you guys are currently on the boat heading north. On your way, you guys ran into a number of these people, and they are, well, they've been using nets a lot, so whatever that means to you. And they have, what's his name again? Ront. They have Ront in the water right now. Alright. Well, it looks like first up is one of my guys. And he is going to, try to grapple the leg of Alice, of Alistair right in front of him. Go ahead and roll. The grapple rules is you can do strength or acrobatics, your choice, and it's a roll off against his strength check.
Okay. That is a 14.
Alright, his is a nat 20, and so
Oof.
he is going to be able to grab you by the leg and drag you down into the water. We'll still say you're above water, but he is like he's underneath you in the water. That brings us to Jim Jar. That is me. Okay, I think Jim Jar would. He has like everything, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has the short sword. He has his crossbow bolts. Yeah, he's set. Okay. Cool. Then I think he will take his short sword, jump forward here, and try to stab one of the fish. We'll go with the one most north. And that is 18 plus, and that is going to hit. So his short sword. He's going to deal 4 damage. And that will be
Does he
Jim
get
Jar.
like sneak attack?
Let me actually
Isn't
open
he
it.
like a warrior?
Jim Jar. I think he gets. Oh, I think he gets sneak attack bonus. Yeah, he gets a sneak attack bonus. Let me add that since he does have Rot next to that guy. An extra 8 damage with that one. And then yes, this is his multi-attack. Good call. Good memory on that one. And that's only an 8. That one is gonna miss. Venrus will go over to grab Rot. Athletics check. And that is a fail. He will just be trying to pull up Ront and unable to do so. One of many. Your turn.
Alright, I'm going to toss my, can I pull up my ruler, please? Thank you. My Magic Initiate Ice Knife. I'm going to aim it right here. So, unfortunately, the knife itself, like, misses the initial target, but would it still explode, like, when it hit the water, or does it have to hit a target?
It doesn't have to hit a target, but it's gonna plunk into the water. Like, it will, I think it would go... Man, that's a hard one. Would it last?
It's not really a hard surf.
Yeah, I'm thinking it would. I think, especially since it's going to be thrown in a trajectory, I think the speed alone will take it out of range for the cold explosion.
Because the extra little explosion afterwards is, like, from the point it hits.
Yeah,
So...
but that's water, so it's gonna just keep going, right? Because let's say it takes like 2 seconds for the explosion. takes less than 2 seconds to dive an extra 5 feet if it's thrown directly straight with magical force.
Alright.
But you could totally try and hit one of the fish. If it hits a fish, it's definitely gonna hit the rest.
That is true.
Oh,
That is
that's right.
true.
I forget about the darkness. I don't know how much you can see.
Oh yeah, you have dark vision, don't you?
Yeah, I have dark vision.
Yeah. Yeah, all is good. Anyways, yeah, go ahead.
I will instead just do a Eldritch Blast to the one north of Ron.
Okay, the same one the same one Jim Jar went for. Okay.
Yeah. Shit, I didn't have my dice out. That is going to be a. I put the top of my dice tower on upside down. There we go. That's going to be a 19 to hit.
Boom. That does hit. Oh, it didn't do it.
Lol.
What's the one I was trying to do? Maybe it's this. I'm trying to find the right one. Yeah, it hits. Maybe
I've
rocket.
seen the red flame.
Let me try the rocket. There it goes. Rocket is it.
Damn.
Then that is going to be 9 damage.
Alright. I really wish they had like a lightning-like one. But yeah, with 9 damage, that fish is actually going to splash back and fall deep into the water.
Nice. That will be my turn. I will just stay right there.
Alright, Ront is up. Ront is inside of a net. I believe it is a strength check to get out of the said net. Yep, it's a strength check to free yourself, or you can use slashing. But I think you have to, since you're in it, it has to be a strength check to break out of the net.
Right. Shit, I didn't have Ron thing pulled up.
He has a +1.
Thank you.
Which is crazy for him. I thought he was much stronger than that.
That is
Yeah,
not being
yeah.
well.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at the Kuatoa. Ront is a +3, which makes a little more sense.
14.
Okay. That succeeds. The net, he is able to rip the net off of him.
Cool. And then can I then grapple the fish under,
No,
like,
that'd be
to the
an
south
action.
of Ron?
You already used your action.
Oh, that
right
would
now.
be an action, right? Okay. Can I try to climb back up onto the ship then?
Yeah. Sure. That would be like skill checks or doing athletics to climb up.
Cool. Okay, that's a half decent roll.
It's +3.
Thank you. 11.
11. 11 is enough to climb back up. We'll say it's half movement to climb up. 5 more to not be on top of Jim Jar.
And I will end his turn there.
All right, Mord, you are up. Don't know.
Oh, sorry.
the
I also
spell.
had to stress. Stress. I'm debating because Alistair's being caught, but then I'm not the strongest. Fuck it. I'm going to try to reach for Alistair to try bring him, like grab him and pull him back towards the ship.
Sure.
So,
Do Doing athletics to grab him and essentially start the tug of war.
Oh, alright, that was the nat
He
20.
is nat 20. All right. First off,
Yeah.
I'll write that down.
Yeah, I got lucky. I'm using my the wedding dice from one of my friends, and
Oh, nice.
yeah, I rolled there. Yeah,
Well, yeah.
I rolled there.
Well, nat 20. Yeah,
Official.
you get a firm grip around Alistair forearm, and you clasp his hand with the other hand, and can begin pulling back. Um, so I guess I guess you want to see if you can break him out of the grasp, right?
Yeah, basically.
All right.
Yeah. I
Now
get
we
him.
do. I guess we would just do an athletics check against each other. Let me see the things. All right. So yeah, one more athletics check against mine. The actual pulling, the tug of war.
Yeah. So it'll be a 16 on my end.
All right. He rolled a 7. He did not do well. Was not expecting pull back, and you are able to yank Alistair straight out of his grasp.
Nice. And
I would say that would be action
yeah.
and bonus action. So
Yeah.
Anything else you want to do?
That's all I can do. And then with Bupedo, he's going to shoot the one right in front of me.
He has a crossbow, right?
Yeah.
Yep, hand crossbow.
10 plus. It's a 10 plus whatever. So I've got to get Bupedo.
His crossbow is a +4, so 14.
So 14.
All right, which one are you shooting?
The one in front of me.
In front of Mord. That one. Yep.
Yeah.
14 hits.
So it would be what 1.
I didn't put,
Uh,
I
one.
didn't put it on him. Sorry. It should be D8 plus 2.
D8 plus 2. That will be 9 damage. So 7 plus 2 is 9.
All right. That would be a nice headshot, and as blood spills out, he will begin sinking under the water.
Nice. And that's them 2 turns.
This one here is going to attempt to, I think he'll go for a bite on Darendil. And that is a 16. Does that hit Darendil? It does. Kuatoa gets a bite on him, dealing 4 damage. I'll minus it for him, but Alistair, that is your guy. 4 damage from a bite right on the ankle. Alistair, you are up.
Am I on the ship now, or am I still in the water?
You are still in the water, but the grab that was pulling you into the deeper, it was let go because more pulled you back.
I want to get on the boat.
All right, half movement.
And then I can see the one that had me, right?
He's a little deep in the water, and even with dark vision, I think dark water would darken it. So I'm gonna say no. You'd be under the water.
With dark vision, I wouldn't be able to see him. Okay.
Yeah, because you're in the dark and trying to look
Yeah,
at
yeah,
a
yeah.
dark water. Yeah, so I'll put a blue dot.
So realistically, I can't see any of them then, right?
Do you have dark vision?
I should.
Alright, then, I mean, the ones that are right by the boat, they kind of have their, heads above because they're actively attacking you guys.
Do I have dark vision? I should.
Yeah, you have the blue rings around your eye, you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I am going to cast Magic Missile at this one and then this one.
Okay. It's 3 darts, so 2 for who?
2 for this guy.
Yep, north. Alright. Give me 2d4 plus 2 for the north one, and 1d 4 plus 1 for the other.
So the first one is 6 on the dice.
So 8 total.
Yeah. And then the other one is a 4.
Alright, so 5 total. Alright, not bad. They are both still up after being hit directly with these magical darts. Anything
That will
else?
be it from me.
Alright, and then for Darendil, as a reminder, he
Um,
has 2
crits,
attacks,
yeah.
both claws, 1d6 plus 3 plus 5 to hit.
Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and attack the one right in front of him.
Cool.
It's a 13 to hit on the first attack.
13 does hit.
Okay.
1d6 plus 3.
Seven. And then his second attack. It's a 12.
A 12 does not hit, so just the 7 damage. Then goes the Vander.
I'm going to grab the one to the left of me, or the right of me. I think it's the left, this one. And drag it on board the boat if I can get a hand on him. It's athletics?
Yeah.
The grapple?
Actually, it'll be your athletics, and I think, I don't know. I think
19. No.
I
should be
updated
wrong,
the token for Darendel, so if you
Yeah,
highlight
19.
it, you can see his attack information. I'll do that for the others. Fish people, you're doing the Kutoas. Yeah, they're gonna use strength against that as well, and they rolled a 10 total. What'd you roll?
19.
19
Two
beats.
numbers.
Vanner, you
Yeah,
grab
pull him
that
on.
fish.
Pull him on board to the boat.
Alright. Are you gonna like hold him over the dead ally, or?
Hold him over a dead ally, yep.
Alright. Ooh. I forgot
That
to-
way it's a hug and have a few free hits.
Bring it to the front. Alright, you grab this fish, and as you hold him up out of the water, he looks incredibly injured and bleeding. Many scales missing from him. But yeah,
And I can only just grab it. And yeah, that's it for Vander.
alright, and then for Eldith. She is down over here.
For
on the bottom
Eldith.
left.
There's one just here, isn't there? Or is there one in front of her?
There's one
Yeah.
directly in front of her, one next to her.
Alright,
one-
I'm gonna get the one directly in front of her with a short sword. Yes, she still
Okay.
has that. Plus
Verify that.
4.
Shield, scale mail, and a case of bolts. She doesn't have any weapons.
So she had a short sword. She only just broke the bolt, broke the crossbow.
Mhm.
That's what I have
What?
on her list. Is the shield, the scale mail,
Okay.
and the case of bolts.
I
have
think
to get
there's
her-
a point where she rolled a nat one and she like
Oh,
threw
dropped
Yeah.
the fucking
sort
bloody.
Dropped it into
yeah.
the
No,
water.
dropped it in the
Yeah.
water.
About to say
remember
she
now.
lost it.
She'll just punch the one in front and
Alright.
just say unarmed strike for her.
Yeah, that's all she's got. So,
Uh,
so +2 to hit.
Come on, don't let him get away with it. Hit him. And that's 20.
Nat
not.
20. Alright, we'll put Vander down for that one. But yeah, with a nat 20,
It's,
she lands a solid punch right on the nose of the fish, and she'll deal double damage, which is 2. So 2 damage
Yeah.
to the fish.
It'll be 2d4 plus 2 or whatever.
Now, if you're not a martial artist or have another reason you don't have an actual roll die, you just do 1 damage on the punch.
So
Probably
two
just heard
days
her fist.
all up. She's doing
Can
her
she use
job.
one of the bolts to stab him in the eye for the second attack?
She could have. Does she have 2 attacks? Oh,
Yeah, she gets 2 attacks. Scout makes 2 melee attacks or 2 ranged attacks.
If you want to include your bonus action to grab those and then kind of do it as improvised, which I would say still is a +2. Yeah, you can try and. Were you want to like stab him with 1, or do you want to grab a handful?
Just wants basically stab him in the eye with 1.
Okay, so you'll grab 1 bolt out of the thing as a bonus action, and then you can go for it. It's a +2. That's
Oh, what the
insane.
fuck?
Holy shit!
Another net.
That's
20.
crazy.
So the same one that you roll to have her drop her own weapon gets double nat 20.
I can't believe that.
What the
Alright,
fuck?
we'll
If it wasn't roll 20, I wouldn't
She's looking
believe
very,
it.
very chuffed with herself.
that's so funny. Let's just do it like a dagger damage, I guess. Improvised dagger type. So do 2d4 plus, what are you, +1? No, +2. So, 2d4 plus 4.
Up to D4 plus
We'll add
4,
to that, so 9
7,
damage.
8, 9.
Alright, the punch doesn't really do much, but then you come back and you stab it straight through the eye, and as you let go, he just sinks down to the bottom.
She looks very pleased with herself, and that's her done.
That brings us to Zahard.
I'm gonna go ahead and attack the very injured Kuwatoa.
Alright, you have advantage because it's just grappled and in the air.
Cool. Okay, let me roll that then. I got double 18s. So that's 18 plus 6, 24.
Yeah, absolutely hits. And you're stabbing with what do you have, a rapier or?
Short sword. Yeah.
See, you stab it straight with a short sword, and it flops for a moment, and then just goes still.
Nice. And I think that's my turn.
Alright. Man, it's all NPCs on this side. The NPCs on the left see that this fish kind of scurries away from that side of the water. Goes over here, comes up, and it's just going to go for a bite against Eldith from the somewhat back of the boat. That is an 8, so it does miss. Then you guys might see the water kind of bulge up again as it begins to approach the actual boat area. I will just bring the token up so you can see. This is like the bulge of the water coming up. 5, 10, 20, 25, and it is going to attack Vinriz. That is 18. I do believe that hits. Yes, 18 does hit. So there is an initial bit of damage, and then a save if he's still up. That is 6, 9, 10. 10 damage, so he's still up. So he can make a save for grapple. Oh, he is grappled. Oh, and he can make a save on his turn. Okay, on his turn. So he is grappled. And this thing still has plenty of movements. And it is going to drag him into the water. You might hear a scream and then gurgling as he's brought underneath. That's
Yeah, what I expected.
That's 2 people gone in 2 days. No!
Shushar continues to meditate. Or I guess if he wasn't meditating, he begins to meditate. This one is going to pop up out of the water right in front of Mord. And he doesn't appreciate what you did.
Taking his prey.
He will be going for a bite attack against you. That is a 23.
That hits.
Alright. Minimal damage of 3 piercing. And then while he's got you close, he's going to make 2 unarmed strike attacks. The first one is a 14. Does that hit?
I miss.
14 misses. Alright, and the second one is a 16. Does that hit?
I misses. I've got
Really?
17 AC.
Are you? Already, huh? Look at that. Well then.
Yeah, I believe I've got a shield. Yeah, I've got a shield with chain shirt.
Oh yeah, the chain shirts y'all got. Yep. That'll do it. Oh yeah, no one's controlling Jim Jar, so Jim Jar is gonna go for he has a short sword, so he'll go for 2 short sword attacks. That is an 11 and a 14, so 1 hits. That is 6 damage to the Kuatoa in front of Darendil, which is enough for him to fall still and start sinking under the water. 1 minute, you're up.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast the guy that is attacking Mord. That is going to be it's gonna be a 10 to hit.
10 does not hit.
Dang.
Just gonna try and numb my leg.
That's my turn then.
Ront.
And then Ron is going to go over here, share space with Eldith for a moment, and then is going to attack using his spear. That is going to be... Damn! It's going to be an 8 to hit.
8 does not hit. He just stabs into the water with big hopes and no skills.
Sighs, steps away from Eldith, and that is Ron's turn.
Alright. Mort, you're up.
The one that just came out and tried to bite my leg, I'm going to use Toll of the Dead on it.
Okay. That is a save. That is a
Wait,
4 on
wait.
my die, so he's failing that.
And he's already taken. Is he full HP?
Full-
Is he
he's full
taking
health,
damage?
It's the
Alright,
D8.
and so 1d8 necrotic. Oh, that is max 8.
Nice. He seems to thrash a little bit in the on the water, but he is able to recover.
Alright, and then that will be Maud's, and then for Bupedo, I don't even know how many crossbows he's got left. I'd like to say at least 7. I
Well,
don't
he
know.
had a full case of 20. I doubt he's gone through them.
Yeah. He's going to reload and shoot. So a 10 plus 4, so that would be a 14. Yeah, 14 to hit.
A 14 does hit.
So it would be 1d8 plus 2. 6 damage.
Alright. The shot does make contact, and again he thrashes a little bit, but he is still up.
And yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. That brings us to Alistair.
Perfect, just in time. The one beside me, I'm gonna try and... Can I try and hit it with my sword?
Yeah, if you want to.
Mm,
Short sword, so it's a stabbing motion.
yeah. That's a 10.
10 is gonna miss.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope. And then Prince is gonna come over here and do his attack.
Alright.
Just give me a second. I disconnected and I lost everything.
Okay.
Okay. What is it?
He has 2 attacks, plus 5 to hit.
Yes. Thank you. The first one's a 17,
That hits.
and the second one's a 10.
The second one misses.
That's 5 damage.
Alright, 5 damage. He is still up after that. But a solid claw swipe hits him, ripping off some scales, but he is still up. That brings us to Vander.
Reckon I'm gonna drag him up on a boat too. If I can do that.
Alright, yeah, you can go for it.
19.
Oh, and his grapple check. That's a nat 1, so yeah, you win.
He'll reef him up onto the boat with the other one, like the other one. Probably put him in the middle with the rest. Pull him just over here.
Alright. I guess you said that here, right?
Yep. And I'll just keep a hold on to him. That's it. That's all Vander could do, and Elder doesn't have a weapon, so she's just going to, she'll skip her turn until she can get a better weapon. She hurt her hand on the last 2 hits.
Zahard.
Uh,
You got 2 dead fish in front of you.
dead? Oh yeah, over here. Yeah, right. I'll just hit this guy.
Alright, as you begin to walk to the back, the boat does begin to tip backwards. Everyone's in the back of the boat.
Well, I think I'll get a hit in and then I'll like go back to stabilize it.
Whatever you want to do.
Okay.
It runs up, and then runs back to the end.
Well, I got a 11. I don't think that even hits.
Well, it's grappled. Don't you get advantage? Let me
Oh,
double check.
true. That's right. Let me roll again. Well, that's a 5 again.
Double rolls today.
Yeah, all the good rolls are for Eldith, so if you don't mind. But yeah, that's not gonna hit. So.
Well, I guess the boat is messing with my movement and stability. I'm gonna go back and stabilize it. Yeah, I'll enter there.
And now we know why Shushar is meditating where he is. Bite attack on Darendil, because why not? And that's another 8. Okay. That bite is gonna miss. Shushar will begin to stand up, and he'll basically just call out, "We're approaching." At the top of this round, you guys will hear the sound of what sounds like flippers on the top of water approaching. Alright. And if you look up, and anyone that has dark vision can see, you'll see 5, 10, 20, 25. You'll see a whole group of them, about 7 of them, coming up, and one of them in the front seems to be wearing nice, almost royal-like garbs, but this still has a very clear look of underwater. It's made with some seaweed and coral chunks to make it colorful in different parts. And does anyone speak Undercommon? No? Yes.
One of the NPCs, I think.
I think
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think the NPCs do, but...
Oh, I do.
Oh, okay, you do?
Ooh.
Alright, let me make sure that's the language. Yeah. So you'll hear the one in the middle that has all the robes and such on yell out in Undercommon, leave the boats now, and we need to talk to your so-called prisoners.
Come to us. I'll make sure my friends don't attack. And then I say it in common as well.
We were talking to the fish. This one is immediately going to start squirming, and this one's going to begin diving down. Does anyone do either of the NPCs opportunity attack as he dives away?
Yes.
All right. And does Eldith? I think you said Eldith is holding her hands or whatever.
No, she's just stopped. Yeah.
Oh, that's a miss.
Okay. All right. Cool. Well, then this one is going to dive into the water and disappear. Mord, are you gonna keep holding him? He's gonna try and grapple. Or sorry, Vander.
I'm gonna keep holding him for the moment.
Alright, well, he definitely fails to squirm out of that. So. I'm gonna switch the music. Oh, wait, no, I want to keep that. There it is. Alright. This one, they'll call out again as Alistair responded. Let the last one free. They were just doing what they're trained.
We're not prisoners. Come talk to me.
Shushar is going to look at you guys as you're or more toward Alistair as you're responding. Show respect. That's the leader.
Okay. I'm gonna say in common, put the fish down.
Can I just give me one more punch to the head and then I'll drop him?
I can't tell you anything. If you're waiting on me to answer that.
Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. He's just gonna be like smack and then drop him into the water.
Alright, I think you would just do one damage as well. I don't think
15.
Does Vander have martial? No, yeah, you do. You're a punch.
Yeah, he's pugilist.
15 hits, so.
4 damage.
Alright.
And he drops him.
A solid knock against his head, and he'll dive into the water and immediately swim off.
I'm gonna move up the boat to keep us from capsizing backwards.
Okay, we let your friend go.
I'm gonna move the whole scene up a little bit. There we go. A little more room on the map now. Okay. Yeah, so you'll see them get a little closer, and kind of like form like a almost like a battle line, or a guard line rather, around the archpriest, and he'll come to the edge of the water, and you'll see him cast something on himself, and as he speaks, his voice is going to sound different than when he approached, and it's going to be understandable by all, but if you don't speak Undercommon, the lips movement won't match what he's saying. But he'll begin speaking. I've come because I heard they found people and were trying to do the usual collection of prisoner, but I have a special request. I could keep the fish off of you if you can appease the requirements.
What are the requirements?
Well, first I think it's best a formal introduction. I see you are traveling with our lost companion, Shushar. Does he still go by the Awakened?
Just by his name.
That's what we've been calling him.
Yeah.
He'll turn his attention to Shushar for a moment. Foolishness that I hope we can talk about. He'll turn back to the group. I am Plooploopleen. You can just call me Ploop. I am the Archpriest of the Sea Mother. My daughter, however, her name is Bloplipoid, and you can just call her Blop. And she is considering herself the Archpriest of the Deep Father, Lee Magoogan. And we all know that's not the correct one to follow, for he is demon-tainted. She does believe in these sacrifices to this Deep Father, and I would like to try and turn her away, but our requirements require a faux sacrifice. So we need to gather you all up as if you were prisoners brought in for the usual sanctimonious purposes, but I can assure you that you are not to be harmed. It is all for a stage show in order for me to reach my daughter on the ground of which her mind works. If you guys are looking at the other fish, they make those weird like sudden shimmers left and right that you usually see fish people doing. Even the archpriest is doing it, but it's like super small, like he's trying to contain himself from it. Go ahead with your question, Mort.
How can we even guarantee that we'll be safe? Because all I'm hearing is you're just trying to take us as prisoners without us fighting.
Well, all I know is that the Sea Mother Blip do Bloop, she has answered prayers that delivered you guys, and so I wish for your help in this matter. I will reward you for your service. And if we weren't trustworthy, would Shushar have brought you back here as some sort of refuge, I presume?
He did bring us here to. He did bring us here, saying that you would help, but I was also to drop him back as well, since we do have places that other people wish to return to.
And what of the religious aspect of our society has he spoken upon you?
He hasn't mentioned much about your religious aspect. He just said to show respect towards
Just
you guys.
Just as a reminder, whenever you guys were coming up to the city, he did
Yeah,
talk to you guys, and he mentioned that he feels the religious aspect is misguided, um, and that he's hoping to get the city to not be religious, as they are fighting inside the city between each other because of their one wants the Sea Mother, one wants the Deep Father.
I remembered him saying like not to mention our own religious gods, otherwise it could lead towards hostility or something like that.
Because they're fighting in the city. He did mention that to you
Yeah,
guys. Just wanted to be
so
a reminder on that.
that's why I'm just sort of like, oh, because I don't want to be like, oh, he said that there's misunderstanding or like whatever, and that type of thing.
Yes, we
Because
are.
it'll come off as arrogant or I don't know, like I don't know.
Well, however it wishes to be come off, we are currently split into two and fighting amongst ourselves. I hope that with this plan to sort of appease her through her sacrifice rituals, that she will be able to come to the Sea Mother and drop this Deep Father nonsense. She's already gathered quite the following, and it's become a danger to the city itself. but the sacrifice we intend will be a foe. The ones that we scared off for trying to capture you under the name of the Deep Father.
And so you wish to use us as the bait for the sacrifice. Are we even? If we were to accept, how do we know that you're going to allow us to at least have ourselves armed for when, if things take a turn to the south? Because we need to be able to defend ourselves in turn.
You'll see a slight chuckle from a few of the other fish, as you mentioned, well armed. And before he speaks back, well, you don't seem too well off on your armor ship now. Perhaps a proper equipment trade could be your reward.
That one's a bit tempting. I don't know about you guys.
I could have it arranged for each of you to be leaving the city with at least some sort of decent weapon and perhaps a shield. We don't do
Imagine I
much.
just.
We don't do much in terms of armor ourselves.
Can I insight check?
Yeah. Oh, right, I rolled that. What's your insight again? Let's see, Alistair. Your insight. Not bad. +3. Okay. I would say that you're a bit off-putted by the same looking creatures that you were just fighting for your lives against. So you're not feeling like he's you're feeling off about it. I'll say that. I don't know if you think that he's really lying, but something's off about the whole scenario to you.
I don't know about that. You were just attacking us.
I scared off the ones that were attacking you. Other than our garments, it's hard to tell the followers of the correct Sea Mother and her peaceful ways of the waves, or those that follow the Deep Father and his demonic craving of blood.
Alistair's gonna look at the group and be like, what should we do? All in favor of being kidnapped? Raise your hand, I guess.
I mean, I would rather
Got it.
not become a prisoner again. But
It could be interesting.
Not like we can't handle it.
sounds like there's more votes towards yes than.
Jim Jar's gonna nudge Vander, and he's just gonna say, I bet you get the worst weapon, 5 gold says.
I'm gonna throw you overboard if you make one more bet.
I'm good on them, I'm good on them. Oh, come on.
So how many people raised their hand?
As far as I can tell, it was Alistair, Moore, Zahard, and one of
Vander.
Andy. I would think Eldith
We need
would go
to-
with it. And I would think Ront would do whatever you guys are doing. However, Jim Jar's just whatever's happening is happening. I think the prince would protest him.
I could imagine.
Bupito will just respond with, well, my divine path has many curves. I'm certain we'll get through it, and it must be true, as my divine path would certainly not lead me to death.
Okay, I guess we're in.
So I want to sacrifice Bupito to this god.
Excellent. Well, if that's the case, then let us begin. And all these guys are gonna start moving into the boat. and from within the water, they'll just each come up to you. And as they try to say something to you, you hear them just, Hans, Hans, give me Hans. And these two will come over to this side. And they're going to just be pulling a bunch of rope out from their waists and tying everybody's hands up. This guy's gonna swim back a little bit though. Alright. And it won't take super long for them to tie up everybody's hands. They'll get on the boat even and finish tying them all up. Everyone other than Shushar ends up tied both hands and feet, sitting on the boat. And then you're gonna see them grab one more rope and tie it around the front of the boat's, what do you call this? I don't know what that's called. The nose, that long nose piece. They're gonna like wrap the rope around there so they can pull the boat. And most of them are gonna swim in front of the boat at the end of that to pull it forward. These two are gonna get on and act like guards. And this one will get on as well because he's royal like that. Cool. Alright. That brings us to the next part. Come on. Alright, so this is gonna be the finish of the travel to the city. Oh, that's really annoying. It just restarted my... That's super annoying. It just restarted my Roll20. Love that.
I mean, I know with this story we're not the heroes in it, so it's
True, it's a true statement.
wherever, but whenever, I guess, it's always going to be falling back into being a prisoner one way or another.
Were you ever really free?
I mean, we're surviving.
Reopening Roll20, sorry guys. I was trying that Opera system. It was suggested because it doesn't pull on the processor as hard, but occasionally it just turns off the Roll20 and I hate that. Alright. So yeah, end of the journey time because they are going to pull the boat using the current to get them all the way over here. Let me get this full show. There's the city.
The names of these people in this town, they're crazy. Luvenplain or something like that. What the hell?
I mean, their language, they talk with like bubbles in their mouth and stuff, and I mean, they act like fish. Even though they have legs and stuff, they move, they shimmer, and I mean, I'll describe that here in a second.
Yeah.
I don't recall. Do I have? I just have part of the city blacked out. I have the old school version. Okay.
Dot.
Where do I have y'all? Okay. I don't have any of the things showing yet. I thought I showed more than that. Okay, well then if I gotta reveal a bunch of stuff. Alright. Here's the water side. And you guys are on the dock line. Right here. You guys will pass by all the docks. Give you the front of the city. And the sides. Okay. Alrighty, there we go. So yeah, you guys are going to, they're going to bring the boat up and drag it to this dock on the far end. As you guys were being pulled in, you were able to see a bit of the dock side. But note, the size of this place is each square that you see is actually 10 feet. So you don't have like a ton of vision all the way down, obviously. But yeah, they're gonna pull the boat up, and you guys are gonna be tied up, and they will begin escorting you onto the dock. The first person that gets on is Ploop, who is going to stand at the end of the dock with one of the guards coming ashore, and this guard's going to come here to help usher you guys off of the boats. Just let me move y'all closer. There we go. Alright. You guys can still move your tokens, so feel free to go ahead and start ushering off the boat as you go. Give you a little bit more since you're about to be in this part.
This is a big city. Damn. Or a village, I guess.
Ploop's gonna talk as you say that. Thank you. We do work on the sides of our city all the time, but we also have put up walls of protection, so growth is more within. And right now we are working on our people.
That's nice.
Okay, so looking around, you can see. Hold on, let's see. What can you see from here? Okay, so the bridge or the dock that you were on, and these bridges, even though they are pretty sturdy, they are a little wobbly as they are haphazardly strung together, and so they still kind of like drift on the water. And if you look around, you don't see any other boats, but you do see the occasional raft along the waterway. All the houses here are made out of stuff you would expect underwater houses to be made of, which includes like dirt, coral, moss, seaweed, and you can see they use like those fungi woods, like the zerk wood, to kind of make doorways and frames and such like that. Cool. And we got that. Alright, you are on the docks. Okay. Alright, cool. So now I got the dock section up. Please try and pull your NPCs with you. They can just walk side by side with you.
I'll just do that.
I know I'm moving Jim Jar
Yeah.
and Shushar, but they'll be like back to back like that. Okay. As you guys begin to get off the docks, Ploop is going to keep talking to you guys. Just so you know what to be aware of, you may see some guard groups or gatherers together marching about as we do keep watch. We are going to follow the pathway to my place near the Sea Mother's Shrine. It is in the central part of the city. And you guys can begin walking. The guards will be in front of you. I'm gonna do a big reveal section so I can keep this going. But as you guys are walking, you notice that you are walking a sort of riverway. This water comes all the way up, and it does look intentionally dug, as you can see a hard line where the edges, and there are these you can see different rafts set up on the end of them, kind of just being held there with a single or a couple pieces of seaweed wrapped up around it like a rope. Okay, now with that much revealed, I can focus on spirit. Okay. Alright, and move all these guys. They've been walking the whole time. Alright.
We're just strolling through the city without guards.
Yeah, they have the yeah, so you guys do have the guards there. There were 7, so there are, they are walking around you as you guys are making your way through the city. You can see, like I said, you've seen a couple groups of like 4 or 5 different Kuo-toa gatherers that were walking around. They each are all wearing, holding spears and shields on them. Yeah, and so as you guys continue to move forward, let me reveal more for it. I'm gonna do the big chunk. You know what? I'm gonna just do this, actually. I don't think it's really that necessary. Just turn it off. How do I do that? Oh, here we go. There we go. Just turn that off. That's a waste of thing. So yeah, this is the city. But yeah, you guys are marching through, and as you guys are coming up, I will say that you also notice there are no lights. There's not like bright lighting. There's the dim lighting here and there, but this city overall lives in darkness, even above the water. Any Kuo-toa that you're passing, anytime you guys get close, it'll like quickly shimmer away from you guys using like a back pathway or some other way to go around away from you. But not long before you guys see the large shrine in the center area over here. What it looks like. Alright, you see a 9-foot tall statue. Its body is roughly carved from some kind of wood in the shape of a humanoid female. Its head and forearms are formed from the several head and claws of a giant albino crawfish, or crayfish. These parts are lashed on with strands of guts and emit an overpowering stench of rotting shellfish. There are shells, brightly colored stones, mushrooms, and rotting fish piled at the statue's feet and strung in garlands around its neck. There are 4 stern-looking Kuo-toas. They shimmer less than the others and seem more rigid, as if trying to hold a disciplined stance. As they slowly circle around the statue, alert and very on guard. Occasionally they even gaze up at the statue, and you'll see them bow repeatedly. Sometimes they even can be heard chanting in Undercommon. Well, my place is pretty close to the shrine, as it is the best place to be. Allow me to talk to Glug here for a moment. Guards, go ahead and take them to my place and put them in the basement room. And the guards will guide you guys to this building right up here. As you guys are heading up toward that building, you do see another shrine a little bit a ways in front of it. That idol is too dark to see from where you're at, as it's so far away. But the little bit that you can make out, it does look like a large male. But it's hard to see any details. It almost looks like the shape of possibly a manta ray.
I mean, would it be? I've got 120 feet of dark vision. Is that too far for me?
You know what? Probably not. That's only one, two. It's not 120 squares, so I'd say for you, you would see it would be the back side of it, but it seems to be another idol, likely of the Deep Father. It looks to be made with a large hide cut roughly in the shape of a manta ray, stretched out on cords between two support poles. Can you see the rest of it? Yeah, probably.
I imagine I'll see the back because I can't
Yeah,
see the front
I would
from.
say
Yeah,
I would say it'd be hard to see the front stuff. So, but that's all you can
yeah,
really make out. It's clearly another statue.
yeah.
As you guys are passing, um, clearly the spell dropped as Ploop is again talking in Undercommon, and he has more of that bubbly tone that you've heard the other Kuatoas. Those that do understand Undercommon, Alistair, as you pass by, you'll hear him just mention talk of alerting Clib and the others so that the daughter's aware of new sacrifices. And you guys would be inside by now, so I'm gonna grab you guys. I'm gonna put you in the house. Oops, I didn't grab you. Grab you guys. Put you in the house. Everybody's in here. Cool.
Run, Jim Jar.
Luke's gonna go do his thing, and Ploop is gonna come over to you guys. So there isn't like an actual house for him, so we're just gonna theater the mind the next part. But as you guys come in, you see it's still, even for the so-called extravagant aspect of an archpriest, the house actually still looks pretty barren as far as furniture and such goes, as you just see a bed, a couple, his idea of decorations are different types of coral and a few strange fish bones in the shape of, I presume, what they were supposed to look like. Before you brought to this downstairs cellar that whenever you go down there, it's this large little cavern space. It's bigger than the house itself, so you guys can kind of make a big circle where the opening is, where the stairs come down to. Once you're down there, oh, go ahead.
Go down the basement. I imagine we'd have to go down the basement. So yeah.
And after you guys are brought down there, all of the guards will come back up to the first floor. So I'm gonna put the guards over here. I think that's all the guards. All right, and with it just
they never took our weapons, did they?
Well, I would
They
imagine
bound
they would
our
have,
hand.
if well, you guys don't have like bags or nothing, and you were holding it, but they tied your hands and feet up. So I imagine they just left it in the boat.
Because I had a dagger and that on me. So.
Well, what were you?
Well,
no, I would say that they would let you keep what you had. That's fine. Yeah. I'm actually fine with that.
Because I'm debating whether just to cut the rope around my hands just in case, and sort of hold the rope, like in a, like a position where it looks like it's still bound.
Well, I'm going to say that there's chatter and stuff up top, so you guys have a chance all together, huddled down in the basement. Still hands tied, not your feet. They would have untied your feet so you could walk through the city. But you are in the basement together. Anything you guys want to discuss or go over from right now?
Well, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to just keep your hands bound, or should we just cut these and make it look like it just in case? Because there is a lot. I mean, even if we do manage to escape, I don't think we can handle this many.
It's important to take precautions, so I think it's not such a bad idea.
just gotta remember that at some point, even if they don't, even if they keep their promises and they go to try to untie our hands, it will look bad. That's what's really stopped me from just going straight into it. So at least keep your weapon just close by to be able to at least set yourself free.
Mm-hmm.
Just sort of imagine it'd be like a whisper, between the group. And
Eldith is gonna look around at the group and, well, I don't want to be a big bother or a downer, but I do need to say this in case this is my only chance to. If you guys come across my original sword and shield, I do request that you bring it to my home in place of me if I am to perish. It's important that our gear is returned to my group.
do you know where your original sword and shield were? Was it at the original camp, or did you lose it somewhere else?
Oh, I had it whenever I was captured. I'm sure the drow have it somewhere, and I understand the chances are a little slim, but if you do come across them, it would be a great honor if you guys could return it to my people.
We can at least try if we ever find ourselves going back. If we do find ourselves surviving this and ever making our way back to at least give the drow what for, we can try.
Hopefully I'll be able to do it myself, so this isn't the end all, I just thought I'd say it now.
I'll keep it noted.
Ron's gonna loudly groan whenever she's done talking. You guys can continue whenever you want.
It's alright, big fella. Let's at least try to keep our heads held high. I know it sucks being captured right now.
I ain't worried about that, she's always complaining. Do this, do that. We're all tied up and you're asking for requests. It's ridiculous, you little woman.
You don't have any requests just in case?
Request for what? I'm making it out of here.
That I have no doubt about. It's just, you never know. But I do believe you're strong.
I know I'm strong. If I wanted to get out of these binding, I'll just rip it.
I do believe you and Vander would be able to do that. Hell, I could imagine that you could just, the moment you break it, it'd be like all the ropes break free. You would be that strong.
I could do it if I wanted to, but we're playing the part. He'll snub away.
Yeah.
We were playing our part, they wouldn't have tied us so tight.
I'm sure they just had to make it real. I would think otherwise if I had captives coming here, all loose knotted.
Anyone else have anything else they want to say?
Nope.
Imagine that. But just talking, imagine. I could imagine Alistair trying to listen in, being that he understands, and we're just sort of whispering among ourselves.
You know, they're just talking about the plan.
think before we get into the next part, because it'll be a little long, let's go ahead and take our 5 and circle back.
Alright. Too easy. Just as I started to get warm, now I've got to get one arm out. That's alright. That's alright.
Close that.
I'm back.
Okay.
I'm here.
Yep.
Cool. Alright. I don't think that was everyone though, so. Give it a
Two,
minute.
me and two others.
I'm here.
Is that everyone?
Haven't heard the hard.
I'm here. I'm just a little quiet.
Okay. Alright, well, as you guys had time to discuss things amongst yourselves and whatnot, did we decide if we're taking apart the band, or are we all still bonded?
In the end, I felt that it would stay bonded, but I'm just going to keep my dagger real close. So just
Alright,
move it more towards the front of my hand, like belt.
fair enough. Alright, well, you guys are, you guys hear the sound of someone entering, and coming to the front of the steps. When you look up, you see it's Ploop, and he begins descending the stairs, and you see him cast something on himself again before he speaks. And as he does, again, his lips movement doesn't match what you're hearing, but it's like he's speaking in common with with like just a standard talking style. Hello again. So, you guys stayed and bound up. I do appreciate that. Shows that you are committed to this plan of mine. Unfortunately, I can't share details, but I'm here to make the list. The reward I mentioned was I was going to give you guys arms, and if you request a shield. So if you'd like one weapon, I'll supply ammo if needed, and you can have a shield. We are a little limited on our weapon types, but we've collected a good number over the times we've been here. So let's begin. And you'll see a guard show up behind them holding it's almost like transparent seaweed, and you'll see him holding um, what looks to be sort of like a plant, but it's got like a sharp tip, and there's like squid ink in the middle of it. And he'll go around asking what people want for their weapons. So, to get it started, I can start with the NPCs, so that you guys don't have to go first. And so as he starts looking around to see who wants, Ront is going to ask for a great axe, and that's it. No shield. Let's get Eldith. What did she use? She would,
Short sword and a
yeah.
bow.
Then that's what she wants. She wants a short sword, and instead of a shield, she would like a longbow if that's an option.
Thought you would have used the shield. Oh, well.
Oh, whoops, pulled out the wrong name. What is it? Bukido was he use? I don't think Darendil's gonna ask for anything. He uses claws, right? Bukido is going to ask for a light crossbow and a spear with a hook if they have it. Do they have it? Alright. Shushar doesn't want anything. Jim Jar, let's do him. Jim Jar would like short sword and a hand crossbow. Well, he has a hand crossbow, so he would just... Well, he has everything. He would just say he liked to keep his gear, I guess. And I think that's all the NPCs. So, one of many. What is your request of weapon and possible shield?
I don't think he would request either one. I think he is good.
You're just gonna go around punching?
I'm a warlock.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. I haven't actually been writing anything. I should totally do that. Great sword. Damn. I didn't write down nothing. I'm so dumb. Short sword, a longbow. He would like to keep his two things, and a spear and a light crossbow. Okay. One of many doesn't want anything. Just keep what you have, I guess, is more accurate, right?
Yeah.
Torpedo once. Alright. One of many wants to keep what they have. Alright, what about our next person? Let's go Zahard. What do you want?
Rapier.
No shield.
I already have one.
Alright. Darendil didn't want anything. Mord, what do you want?
So, I'll, if you can, I'll get a short sword and a short bow.
Okay. Alistair.
He would want a great club.
Great club.
Mhm.
Anything else?
Nope.
No shield?
I can't have a shield.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Vander, you're the last one.
If I can get them, I'd like 2 punch daggers, but if I can't get that, don't worry.
2 what daggers?
Punch daggers?
What's a punch
Hang on,
dagger?
let's see if we... hang on, let's see.
You mean like the brass
Single
knuckles
one.
with a dagger on it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We don't have things like that.
Well, I'll be alright with my fist. Unless you got brass knuckles.
Oh, but I'll see. Let me go get the gathering, I will see if we have that. Cool. Well, I believe that should cover everything. We'll have that ready, and All you need to know of the plan is after the ceremony, the bag of goods will be placed next to my front door inside of a bag of holding. You can keep the bag, and your items should be inside of it.
Sweet.
But until then, we will be gathering everything you have on you, as it would look quite suspicious if you had weapons whenever you went in for a sacrifice, however. So if you'll just be so kind, and the guy, he'll turn back, and he'll be handed a bag of holding. We're going to gather everything and put it in here. And he will, I guess, I mean, he trusts y'all. Shushar's standing there. He's gonna hold the bag in front of everyone. Your hands are tied, but your feet are not. Everyone should be able to grab their stuff and at least throw it on the ground, if not in the bag.
Yeah,
Alex
one of
is
my
gonna
needs just drops
Yeah.
their stuff on the floor.
Alex is going to try and conceal his dagger, but throw everything on the floor as well.
Maud had his.
Sorry, real quick. Alistair, roll me a sleight of hand with disadvantage to hide that dagger.
15.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Shushar didn't notice, so you can conceal the dagger. Yeah, even with a +4. Alright, but as you guys start throwing stuff on the ground, Shushar is going to quickly get up and go and collect all the goods to put it in the bag for Ploop. I said show respect.
If anything, because I would have had my holy symbol tucked away. Would that have stayed on me? Because I wouldn't have reached for that.
Yeah, they would have left that
Yeah.
weapon. As Ploop finishes, he'll turn to Shushar, still where you guys can understand him. And do you plan to just stay here, or are you coming back to town? And Shushar is going to nod. I have things to teach you all. And he is going to rush up. Well, he's going to walk upstairs and out of sight. And you guys no longer have to worry about Shushar ever again. The ceremony will be in the morning, and this is where you'll sleep. Enjoy your night. I'll have someone bring a form of food, hopefully of your liking. And have a good night. And he'll drop his spell and close the hatch. Any amount of light that may have been produced from the city is gone, and you guys are just left in darkness down there. So yeah, you guys are down there. Your hands are still bound, and that's your whole night. What do you want to do?
Vander will just find a corner, sit down, and go to sleep.
I guess Alistair would do the same.
Yeah, I guess I'd just sleep too. Like, what else can we do here?
Oh, yeah.
You
If he's
guys-
just resting and, yeah.
You guys all feel Rot get up, and he'll bump into a couple of y'all as he makes his way across the other side of the room. I don't want to be near her.
Yeah, go to sleep, Ron.
Sleep better over here, away from annoying woman. And yeah, all the others will sit against the wall and go to sleep. I mean, what else are y'all gonna do? But if there is conversation you guys want to have about anything, now's the prime time.
I heard some stuff earlier. Oh no. I think something's up. Something feels off.
You're not wrong.
Definitely. I mean, those statues gave me the creeps.
Oh,
Well, I was able to keep my knife, so
Nice. That's actually pretty good. I
yeah,
might need that tomorrow.
yes.
I was able to at least keep my symbol as well, so
I'm pretty sure I still
at,
have my symbol too.
at least if I can get this rest in, I'll be able to have spells for the worst case. So at
I
least I'll be
totally
able.
forgot about that when I dropped my shield, and then he just like put his hand on its face. Like fuck. My holy symbol is engraved on that. Well, I guess I have to depend on my weapons. Well, if I ever get them.
Why did you guys not take something? You should have took something. You could sell it later.
But I need something powerful now.
As long as I've asked my regular stuff, but like whether we actually get that, and hopefully at least get that dagger back, and hand crossbow, that they can always be sold off. But for now, I'm stronger with my magic, so
We'll
worst
see what
case,
tomorrow
I'll
gives
have
us.
that.
I don't know, man. This is
Uh,
this has felt really weird, especially ever since escaping the prison. I feel like I'm aimlessly wandering around, just going from place to place without really thinking.
Fortunately, that seems to be our life right now.
Yeah, kinda missing home by now.
I miss the sun.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I forgot. Yeah, exactly.
I've been down in the dark for so long.
Well,
Uh,
I think we.
Somewhat uncharacteristically, Jim Jar will say, somewhat sadly, I miss my home too.
What's your home look like?
I can't imagine we're too far. In fact, I'd bet you 5 gold I'll get there before you get to your home.
You see, why would I take that deal if we're trying to return everyone that already lives down here before we return home? Because I imagine the only ones that will be returning to the surface are us, Eldith, and Ront.
You think too much.
We're not going. I'm not allowed back to the surface.
I said all of us and like Eldith and Ront. Because I'm pretty sure Bupedo and Jim Jar dwell in the Underdark.
Pupito will respond when you say his name. I am simply on my journey. My divine path leads me to odd places, and the experience is sure to give me delight and wisdom for the future.
Yes, that's for sure. Hopefully your divine path will lead us through this.
It's thanks to my divine path that I am assured that we will be successful in this journey, at least until we've reached my stop in it.
Oh, that's for sure.
Well, I think I'm just gonna sleep now.
Yeah, I think we need to rest. I think tomorrow's going to be a busy day for us.
Yeah.
Definitely is. So rest while we can.
Good night.
or just going to sort of move up a little bit and just like lean against the wall and.
Yeah. Everyone can end up going to sleep if no one else has anything else they want to add here. Cool. So, and you guys can get all the benefits you get from a long rest.
So I get all healed and all my spell slots.
Anyone that might wake up early or just, throughout the night, you may hear the occasional voices up top, but they do speak in that bubbly tone and accent along with it being an undercommon. Alistair,
What are they
do you
saying?
sleep all the way through? Alistair, you'd be the only one that would understand. Yeah, you sleep all the way through, so Alistair, I don't think you'd catch any of it. But
I don't
if
think
you
we have
want,
any
you can
old.
roll. No, we don't have an L. I don't think we do. But if you want, roll a perception with disadvantage. Alistair, just to see if you do hear any.
I don't think. Well, that's. I'm gonna roll it for shits and giggles.
Yeah, that's pretty much all it's for.
That's a nat 1 and a nat 20.
But that one it is.
That's
Alright, Alistair, that one.
Oh.
Yeah, so absolutely you don't catch any of it.
Unfortunate.
But not too long after you guys wake up, the hatch opens, and you see a Kuato coming down, and he's got this somewhat large bucket. It's larger than the average bucket, but it still seems to be made of wood. Anyone that can really get the details would be able to see that. It almost looks like a straight pool of Zerk wood that was sort of molded, and they have like mud on the outside acting as glue to hold it together. And he puts it down, and it's got like 4 ladles in it. And he'll say in Undercommon, so Alistair and a couple of the other NPCs will hear, "Holy soap."
Nope.
And he'll just start going back up the stairs. So Alistair, or I guess one of the NPCs will, you guys will hear Darendelle say, "Mornings," oh I guess he speaks Elvish, he wouldn't have. Who speaks Underdark? I don't think anyone else. Does Ron speak Undercommon? I could use him? No.
Bupedo does.
Yeah, but I don't think Bupedo would complain. Well, I'll give you this. Bupedo will just get up and start walking over. "I'm not sure I've ever heard of breakfast soup." And he's going to go to grab the first ladle. And just looking at it, the stew seems to be it's like water there is very little seasoning in it, and inside you can just find a mix of like crab and trout and some of that fungus that you were eating, the tongue, and that with the ripple bark. It'll just be like a mix of that put together. And it's edible, it's nutritious enough, and it tastes horrible. Who's having breakfast soup?
Don't mind if I do.
No.
I look at it to make sure it's
Damn
not
it.
like poisoned or like.
Yeah, if you want. I mean, they only took weapons, so if you have like a small orb or whatever that lets you cast spells, you can also do that.
So I'd have to cast a spell.
No, but if you want to just check
okay.
check it,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would say maybe nature. I think nature would be.
I go and smell it, sure.
Yeah, let's go with nature. And if you're going off of smell, give me a disadvantage from the rotting fish smell that's coming off of it.
Oh, that's no fun. Okay. That's a 13.
Despite the smell of fish that just permeates this thing, you're getting no sense of anything off-putting. There's no sweet scent coming from it, so you're getting no hint of any poison.
Well, who wants to have the first bite, I guess? Or drink?
I volunteer as tribute. Going to take one of the ladles and is going to take a very small sip.
Give me a con save.
Oh god, okay.
I imagine this is to see if you start yelling because of the tongue.
That is going to be a 12.
With a 12, you are able to stomach the rather harsh taste of of this stew. But as for the tongue, that is a separate con save. So give me another con save. I need you one to stomach it, and then one for something else.
And then that is a 13.
Alright, you pass both, so you guys see one of many take a sip from the ladle. Do you grimace or no?
He does grimace, but he's gonna just... It's... lovely. Obviously not meaning it whatsoever.
I think the prince is gonna nudge his way forward and grab a ladle and just go for a big swig. Let me get one con save from Alistair for Prince Darendelle. His is... Oh, I don't have him pulled up. Darendelle...
Why am I making a con save?
It's for Darendelle. You control Prince. He is a +3 for his con save.
Nat 20.
Wow, you get the credit for that one.
He takes it like a champ.
Like, this
shit's good.
He thoroughly enjoyed that soup. Even had a couple chunks of the trout and crab and ribblebark in it. And he'll put the ladle back down as he steps back. At least they serve good food here. He says in Elvish. So if you speak Elvish, you heard him say that.
I don't understand a word he says.
I speak
They're
Elvish?
probably serving us their friends,
Oh, yeah, I do.
their family.
These are for Eldith. Nope.
Oof.
She's
wasted
all of the luck in those hits.
So when Eldith takes that drink, she begins to gag, and the 12 does save, so it's not loud, but she throws up slightly in her mouth, but she's able to keep it and swallow it back since there's nowhere to puke in here.
Oh, God.
I'm good on that. Thank you for it, though.
Alistair's gonna, like, dry gag, see her do that.
I didn't get the chance to say this. Like after
Oh, no way.
trying to double check. But after the prince,
That's
like,
the third
made
nat 20 this morning.
Hold on, Vander.
Three.
You're talking over one.
Sorry.
Hold on a minute, go ahead.
But after Prince made that comment of them serving good food here, one of many is just gonna say in Elvish, this is going to be said completely sincerely, not like trying to sound mean. I didn't know princes ate filth. Just completely seriously.
Oh.
Not mean at all.
Let me look up his temperament. And then Vander, I see you took a big scoop. It looks like Vander enjoyed this with a nat 20.
But he starts yelling.
Vander's hugging all the nat 20s, but yeah, Vander, you seem to actually enjoy the stew, and but the tongue effect does get you as you get a big chunk of that tongue fungi along with the crab and trout in your ladle, and you find yourself talking super loud.
Shut up!
It's actually quite good.
Someone put it down.
You're gonna get us in trouble. Ron's gonna speak up.
Alright, it's probably the best that you not talk for now, Vander.
Okay.
The prince will respond to one of Minnie's comments, and it's this damn cursed body I'm stuck with. Once I'm free of this curse of this Quagoth's form, I will be able to rightfully return to the kingdom of Nelrindavane and take my seat as the ruler.
We see.
Alright, so Vander's fucking yelling. One of many, did you want to take a ladle? Alistair, did you want to take a ladle?
No.
Alistair refuses. Ront is gonna take a ladle.
Yeah, I'll take a full ladle.
Alright, are you also Ront?
I am also Ron.
Alright, who's Bupido?
Me.
Alright, I think Bupido would go for it, so,
I'll give you
give
a
me his
con
con save. Then, give me one of Minnie's con saves. Bupido is a +1.
Yeah, so 17 for the initial, and a 13 for the tongue.
Alright, he does not get any tongue in his ladle, but Bupido does pretty much enjoy the stew.
If I do it, I
Um,
guess wanting
I
to.
Sorry, one minute first. What was your check?
I got 13 initially, and
Okay.
then used the lucky on my second roll and got a dirty 20.
Alright, we used one of our luckies. Alright, and that means that, yeah, you were able to stomach, you said 13 on the first one?
Yes.
Alright, you got some crab and trouts, but the taste of the water mixture just isn't really good, and so it's a little gross, but it's at least filling, and the meat was good for you. But you didn't get any tongue, so you are good to go on that front. Go ahead. I believe it was Sahard that you were saying something.
No. Not me.
Sorry,
Mord.
then Mord.
Yeah, I guess seeing that no one's actually thrown up yet, like other than Eldith in the mouth,
Yeah,
he's going to be
she kept
hesitant,
it.
but he's going to take a ladle.
All right.
So
So is Jimjar and Ront. So give me Ront's checks. I'll do Jimjar's, and then give me your checks. They are all cons. Ront is a +3. Talking to you,
Sorry.
one of any.
for Maud, I got a 13, then a 20, then a 21.
That is going to be a 7 and a 6.
So Mord, you find the stew tolerable, and you don't get a tongue in your ladle, so you get your proper nutrients for the day. Ront, however, despises this stew, and all he had in his ladle was the water and one of those tongues. Because you said 7 and 6, right?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, so all he got was a ladle full of water and tongue, and he did not enjoy any of it. And he is immediately it's gonna echo it in this loud manner. Oh, that's disgusting! It just reverberates. The hatch even like vibrates from how loud he's being. Jim Jar, he seemed to like the stew, and he is also incredibly loud. And he just yells, "Ah, don't be a baby! 10 coins says you won't have another ladle." Would Ron take that? Just roll a d20 for Ron real quick. I want to see if he takes the bet.
Nat 1.
He, you know what? I think the nat 1 would totally be that he takes the bet, but no. With a nat 1, he's going to refuse and just say, "I'm gonna throw up if I do that." Again, it reverberates. One of the Kuatoa is gonna open the hatch, and in Undercommon, "You don't have to have it." And he's gonna slam the hatch shut behind him. I guess only Alistair and those that speak Undercommon understood that.
Said you have to have more, and he'll join the bet.
So you want to bet that Ron won't have more as well? Is that the bet you're doing?
No, I'm just saying that's what the guard said.
Oh, okay.
That he came in and said you need to have more.
Have Ron roll insight and Alistair roll deception. Let's see if that goes through.
That's a pretty high roll. Let's see. Oh, that's an 18.
18. Ron's insight is plus nothing.
Yeah, so that's a 9.
Alright. Ron begrudgingly steps forward, grabs a ladle. He looks at you with anger in his eye. "I hate you. This is not for your bet, Jim Jar." And he's gonna take another ladle. Give me his 2 cons again.
That's going to be a 7 and a nat fucking 20.
Alright, so he doesn't get a tongue, but he still hates this freaking stew. Ugh, they're disgusting. He'll step back. And that will be the breakfast scene. Does anyone want to do anything else from here?
I guess just Maud was sort of just like move his hands around a little bit, just trying to, loosen the binds just a little bit, so it's not as tight around his hands. And, yeah.
Alright. Before long, you guys see Ploop open the hatch and stand over, looking down. He'll once again cast something on himself before he begins. And he'll just simply look down. "The time has come for us to acknowledge your divine vision and welcome it. It'll be time for us to offer these offerings to the Great Ones." And you guys will he'll step to the side, and the guards will go down, and they will begin to usher you guys up by spear point. Where did I put her? Oh, there she is. As everyone gets up, Plop's just gonna talk to the guards and line them up vertically toward the Deep Father Shrine. build your scene real quick. Alright, so as you guys come out of the house, let's get you guys lined up. I'll move you. So hard. And it's there. Prince. Let's move everyone over. Give you guys more room. You guys are gonna be a long conga line. Alright. See how big this is gonna be. I did not measure out you guys in this planning, which I am now seeing I should have measured that out. Immediately gotta move everyone out of the way. As you guys are coming out, you'll see next to Ploop is another archpriest dressed person, but they seem to be in almost opposing colors and style. There. I don't even think we're just gonna have to curve it. L shapes right here. Why not? And she'll move. Well, she'll have moved in front of you guys before you got there to stand at the base of the statue. And Ront. Okay. And then where's that guy? Alright, but yeah, as you guys come over and you get close to the shrine, you start to see that they have a full sort of ceremony area. Ploop starts yelling out. If you guys all get the benefit of the spell he's casted, but for everyone else, he's speaking in their language, and you can just hear that he yells out, "I have brought you these offering. Will you not accept them?" In Undercommon, you guys will hear Blops yell, respond with, "I will." "You are wise, Father. I accept your offering in the name of the Deep Father. May their blood nourish and strengthen him." Beside Bloop, you guys coming into vision, you guys will see that there is actually a dwarf tied and bound on his knees in front of the statue, right over here. And I believe it is Clib that does it, right? Just want to make sure it's accurate. Clib does the next part. Yes, that's what I thought. So yeah, as you guys get a nice look at all the fish people, they are. We can actually start moving you guys a little bit further, and I can give you more of the statue scene as you get over to it. But you would see that all the fish seem to be wielding either whips or spears, and they have a strange. It almost looks like chainmail, but made with like fish scales. But you guys will see Clib approach the dwarf on his knees at the front of this area here. And going to give you. This is fine. And he will raise a spear with the sharp side. No, I'm sorry, spear's pointy. He has more like a halberd. That's what those are. With the sharp end, and he will raise it, and he will look back at Blop, and she'll raise her hands up, and in Undercommon, "For the Deep Father, Lee McGugan," and he will bring the halberd down, slicing the head off of the dwarf, and blood will spill out in front of him. As you get that visual and walk up further, you notice in front of the statue that this is clearly not the first sacrifice. As you see, where is it? There it is. You see a dead, splayed out manta ray pinned to the center of the hide over here. You can see two dead octopuses are draped across the top of the statue itself, and their tentacles are pinned in an artful array around it, making a sort of display over its head. The heads of the actual octopus are tied together and seem to be painted with red and blue pigments. The idol reeks of decay, and there is a broad stone altar at the bottom of this idol that's just stained dark red with blood. After the first sacrifice, you guys are all marched forward, little bit by little bit. Does anyone want... No one's gagged. Does anyone want to chime in at this point? Say anything at all.
It's looking really bad.
Full scene on display. So I'm just giving you guys chances. Does anyone want to say or do anything at all at this very moment?
One of many doesn't say anything, but they are kind of like, their gaze is going from like the floor up to Blue. He's like obviously kind of nervous still about the whole thing, despite going along with it.
All right. Well, as you guys are watching the scene and walked forward, you guys see two of the Kuatoas walk over, pick up the pieces of the dwarf, and carry them to the edge of the docks. Those close enough to see the water can see that there are dozens of those little fish-like creatures. You saw them before. It's a Zatch. Crazy name. They're those stingray-looking things.
Right.
Man, I can't even show you guys. They don't have a handout. I'm sure they have a handout actually. Maybe you just don't have it tagged. Exit. That's gotta be enough. Player handout, creatures. There it is. These things. I don't know if I've shown them to you before. You can see those swimming around the dock that they're bringing the body up. You guys are held in place and ushered around his building. You eventually see Ploop emerge to the front of the line. Again, you guys get the benefit of his spell so you can understand him. And he just talks directly to Blop. With these sacrifices, can we not find common ground between Deep Father and Sea Mother, merging our beliefs into one of commonality? Only in Undercommon, so I guess you guys, half of y'all aren't going to hear half of this, because Blop talks in Undercommon normal, and Ploop has a spell on him that lets you guys understand him. And Blop's going to just respond with, "They'll never work together. You know this." As they continue to discuss one of many is edged forward by themselves and brought up to the same spot. As you get in place, you'll see these Kuatoas toss the body into the water.
Can I see if I can break my bindings?
Yeah, do a strength check. Does anyone else want to do anything? Because freaking out does make sense.
Yeah.
Can I go up to them and like I want to start speaking to them, both Ploop and like Blob, but they don't speak my language, right?
As soon as you try to take a step, the Kuatoas are going to put the spear up to your throat.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to say that I'm a paladin.
Silence! Enough with you.
Um,
Sacrifices are to be used and not heard. This is coming from Ploop.
And then I just go silent.
that's coming from Ploop. I guess what I'm going to do, I'm just going to yell. The moment that if it looks like Ploop doesn't step in, if I see that axe raise, I'm going to yell to the group to get down, and then I'll be raising my hand and shooting a guiding bolt.
Well, did you get your hand out?
Well, they're still bound, but imagine being that, because I've still got my holy symbol that I'll be able to like.
Yeah, but
saying
guiding bolt is somatic. Right?
Somatic, but like.
Guiding bolt is verbal and somatic, so that's like a hand gesture or movement. If you're bound, you can't do that. But yeah, with a 10, Vander fails to break out of his bindings. Clib turns around to look at Blop, and before she's able to say anything, Ploop speaks to her again. This is not how a offering deal goes, daughter. You know this. Do not cause this moment to be worse. This could be a time of cooperation.
As they're still talking, one of many kind of accepting their fate is just kind of like looking at the group, like gaze going to each one separately, and if anyone is like actually paying attention, they might notice that his gaze lands and lasts a little longer on Vander.
I'll wave it, yeah.
Oh no.
Let's use passive
Go on.
perceptions for that. So let's see. Alistair, 13, doesn't notice. Mord, 15. Mord noticed. Vander, no. Zahard, absolutely not. So Mord, you're the only one that notices the gaze falls on Vander.
Not really do much other than what? I mean, I'm going to try to struggle to get out of my binds, but.
Of course. Bloop's going to say, speaking to Blop, dishonor does get a reaction of consequence. Do you wish for that to be the next step, daughter? You couldn't stop us if you wanted to. It's a shame that you've made this decision. And you guys will see a lot of the Kuatoas all kind of draw their weapons. They're no longer looking at you, but looking past you. And, you're gonna see one of them we'll see this one throw a spear at this one over here. First off, let's see if that hits. And it does not. You see the spear fly past, and with that, all of the Kuatoas begin to move in to fight against each other. You guys are welcome to do whatever you want, but we're going to just go straight to turn order to make it easy. Everyone is bound. Welcome to a
Perfect
large
thing.
fight.
Technically, none of them are still our allies.
I mean, we can just watch this play out, you know what I mean?
We don't want to take that risk.
Well, right now you are directly in the center, so
Yeah.
decide what you want to do with that information. I'm gonna kind
Oh,
of
good God, I'm fucking
I'm gonna
keep
kind of
wasting all my
group
good
them.
rolls on other things.
So the first one got
Pass through.
16, so all of them over here get the 16. Alright, try and group them. That one, 10. Alright. Oops. Oh my goodness. There's so many of them. That's really kind of. Alright.
Overwhelming.
I'm trying to do a grouping system, so it's a little easier. Sets it up where it's like this side goes at the same time. Alright, this one. Cool. Alright, your NPCs, Bupido's NPC, who's he?
Me.
What'd you roll?
15.
Alright. Alistair, what'd you roll? Alistair?
Sorry, I was muted.
It's all good. What'd you roll?
A 4.
Alright. 7.1.
What's going on? Give me a second. I'm having technical difficulties.
Alright, no worries. Jim jar. Oh, that's not the right dice. That's not the right person. That is one of the many, what'd you get?
$17.
Alright. I didn't roll for this one. That is 14. Ooh, nice. I will give you guys this as things are heating up. Anyone that looked around would have realized that the fish on the left side of you all seem to have the same garment style and colors as Blop, and the ones on the right seem to have the same color and style as Ploop.
That's how we can identify them.
Yeah. Alright.
If we be able to lost track of who's on each side the moment the charge begins.
Personal problems, I gotta say. Okay.
Well, I imagine even for you, because like you'll be like, wait, what side does this guy belong to?
Oh, Zahard, you lost Shushar. Would you like Jimjar?
Sure.
You don't have to.
Okay, then no. I don't like controlling NPCs.
I hate him. I hate that guy. Let's see. Duplicates.
If anything, I think Jim Jar's probably the best NPC that we've got. Him and Ron.
I don't want to ruin him with my playstyle, you know.
Yeah.
Well, it's just for combat calls. He still does what he does. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. Alrighty. The fish all lined up on the right side of you, these four. They are all going to be making attacks at the ones right across from you guys. They are going to be spear lunge attacks. So let's see how they do. Okay. And wow, that's unfortunate. Okay, well then let's see. There was an 11. So 3 of them miss. 1 of them hits. The one on the top hits. The one here and the one at the bottom both rolled nat 1s, and so they are going to accidentally hit whoever is in front of them. So that would be, is that Eldrith? Yeah, Eldith and Jimjar. Alright, so the one that hits, what's their damage? 1d8. They would be two-handing it. Alright, the one that hit deals 4 damage. Eldith takes 2 damage, and Jimjar takes 6 damage. 6, and then this fish took 8, and Eldith took 2. Alright. All those crazy stabs. Blop is going to, let's see what she would do. I imagine it would be a spell on Ploop, because ruining plans. I think she'll start with probably a Shield of Faith on herself. Give herself a +2. Yeah. Shimmering field surrounds a creature of choice. Yeah, any creature. Yeah. So on herself, she gets +2 AC. And then she'll do a Sacred Flame for her attack against Ploop. That, oof, is a nat 20. She came out strong with it. And that is going to be, 4 radiant damage. Alright. Ploop will respond. Pretty much the same way. I think he would do the same thing right back at her. Get that up, and then he rolled a, what's his plus? 6. 18, which does still hit. Regular though, not critical, and only 2 damage. Alright. And now she has to do a con save. And she loses her shield immediately. Ront is up next. Oh, I guess one of many would be up next. You go first, so.
Okay. I'm going to hit Flib with a Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
I believe that's somatic.
Shit. Okay.
Almost every spell is somatic, yeah. Even.
I
So,
do my gay little hand movements to do my spells. I don't have anything. I guess I will attempt a strength save to get out of my binds.
okay, do a strength save.
That's a nat fucking 20.
Alright. Alright, you definitely break out of your binds.
Alright. And then I don't really have anything I can do with bonus action.
What's your dark vision amount?
120.
120? I believe.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, you can see the surface of this water. Where the body was thrown, you would be able to see that it's almost like foaming in that area, and it's like getting bigger.
Gotcha. Okay. I will. That is 10. I will take that opportunity attack. Or I will chance that opportunity attack.
Alright, he missed wildly. It's 2 on the die.
Cool. 20, 25, 30. That will be my turn.
Did you just pass by that monitor? Yeah, no, it's fine. He's wearing Ploop's gear. Clib is not. Clib specifically is wearing the same color as Bloop. Blop. Whichever one works. Zahard, you are up.
You didn't let me do Ron.
Alright, and what's Ron gonna do? Break his binds?
Break his binds.
Alright,
that
go ahead
is
and fail that
going.
one.
12 plus insurance. What is his?
I think he's a +3 if I recall, right? Yeah, +3.
He is a +3, so 15.
Yeah, he will break his bindings as well. Ron, what's his perception? Just 10.
Yeah.
And he has 60 feet dark vision. Yeah. Ron would see that there is a bag sitting by the front door of this hut that you guys came out of.
Alright. What kind of garb are these ones wearing again?
The ones on the right are wearing the same colors as Ploop, the one that asked you for the favor.
5, 10, 15, 25. He'll go grab the bag.
Okay.
And then that will be his turn.
Right. Alright, just want to put down who has that. Okay, well then that brings us to Zahard.
I'm gonna break my binds too.
Go for it.
Strength check?
Yes.
Okay, that's +0.
Big hopes, big hopes.
I got a 10.
Well, 10 does not break the binding.
Can I try again with a bonus action?
No, but you can move. Your feet aren't bound.
Yeah, that's true. Oh wait, let me see if I can do anything. Hold up.
I'm gonna say in this particular instance, you can't just run through your allies down. It's not
that's
running.
fair.
You know, they can't like shimmy to the side or something for you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go down 1, 2. Can I kind of like swing my like arms behind my back and like kind of backhand this Kuwatoa down here?
Haven't done.
Can.
Please.
You already did your action.
Oh yeah, true.
But
Well, I guess.
I would have also said no.
I don't know. I think I'm just gonna get close to my allies and shit.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4 turns done. Clib. Oh, it's his turn as well. I think he would be going for the last sacrifice that got away. So 5, 10, 15. And as he passes, held action from that Kuato there. Oh wait, start a battle. He doesn't get a held action. He's just gonna go for you. Alright. He's going to swing that halberd at you, one of many.
Alright.
Does up 3 on the die. It's not gonna hit. It's okay, he has a second attack. Alright. Does a 15 hit one of many?
A 15 does hit one of many.
Well then, one of many is gonna take some of many damage. In fact, it's max. We're gonna go with 10 damage.
Cool. Can I get a dexterity saving throw from him as I cast Hellish Rebuke?
Oh yeah, you do have your hands free, so yeah, you can totally do that. Dex save from him, and that is 91. Give me double damage from your Hellish Rebuke.
Oh! That's gonna be yummy. Okay. That is... Oh. 22... 23 damage.
Alright. Is that fire damage or regular?
That is fire damage.
Okay. Alright, it was what, 32?
23.
23. Backwards.
You should have just said yes. No.
After that, he is still up, but he does seem a bit burnt.
Alright, very nice.
Alright. That'll be his turn, and so, Mord, you're up.
Maud is going to try to break free of these binds.
Alright.
A -1 to strength checks, by the way. So 13 -1 is 12.
For you? For Mord?
Yeah. Yep.
Man. A 12 does break.
12 does break? Alright.
Yeah.
So my hands are free. And that's my action. And I've got all these guys behind me, which is the trouble. I'm going... I can't really move right now. I've just used my action, so... all I can do is sort of just try to get through the group. So I'm just gonna... The problem being it right in the center. Am I able to like get past like Zahad and Vander? Or is that...
You can do diagonal movement to get out.
Yeah, so I'll go, so like 5, 10. Whether that one gets an opportunity will be the question. So, like that one there, these two here would have got an opportunity technically, Dean.
Yeah, sorry, I was
From
just
yeah.
looking at something. Yep, so opportunity attack 1 is a miss, that's a 3+. And then this one is, well, that's a 9+, it's a maybe. Let's see.
If it's higher than the 15, because I don't have a
15?
shield
Nah.
right now.
It was 12.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
So 5, 10.
Where'd you go?
20.
Oh, I see you. Alright, you
25.
Oh, okay, 5, Wait,
Yeah.
did you do another diagonal or did you go forward?
So I went diagonal there, so that's
5.
5, 10,
Well, that's yeah, so
20,
hard. Yeah, I guess you can pass
and
those
then
up.
25.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, no, those guys are wearing the same garb. So.
Yeah. And then Bupito, being where he is, he's going to try to break free of his binds. That's a 2 on the die, so that would be.
He is not going to succeed.
Yeah.
These 4 on the other side, they're gonna do the same thing, going for the fish on the other side. And one of them is successful with a nat 20. The others are terrible failures, and so that will be double damage, 4, 5, 7 damage, and that will be the one in the middle next to Eldith. Alright. 4. Jim Jar goes to break his bindings. That is a 16. He breaks his bindings, and he will bonus action disengage to step to this side and see what Ront has found. Gloog. Which one is he? Okay, he's that one. What's the range on this? 30 feet. Oh, right, each square is 10 feet. Ooh, well, I'll finish this going 5 feet. And then we'll do 10 feet.
I forgot about that.
We'll do 10 feet after this. It's my fault. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, and from back here he is going to cast Bane, hitting the 3 fish here. So they each gotta make their saves. The one on the left goes first, 14 plus passes. The guy in front of him, 19 plus passes, and then Blop. Ooh, that is a 3 plus, which is not gonna pass, so they get banged. These 3 will. Oh wait, not the kill, not clip. Okay. Alright, these 2. 5, 10, and then 20. So these 2 are gonna come help against Clib. And they are monitors. So they are going to grab, I believe they have whips. No, they don't have nothing. They're gonna go for a bite and 2 strikes each. Miss. That is a hit. And that is a hit. Next bite. 16, I think hits. I might need to start running some damage. No, yeah, 16 hits. Let me do his 2 strikes. That hits, and that is, yep, that's gonna hit. So all but 1 bite hits. So the 1 bite that did hit is 4 damage, and then we got 4 unarmed strikes. So let me minus the first bite damage, so I can add everything at the end. Okay, so this guy, these guys, wombo combo this guy, so attack 1. That's 6 bludgeoning and 1 lightning damage. Then we have, so that was 7 total, plus 5, 6 total, so 13. And then the other punches, ooh, that is 9 on top of the 14, so 23. And then another 6 and 2, so 8 on top of the 23, that is 31. And he will actually still be up even after that bite and wombo combo of 4 punches with some electric surge through him, but Clib is now actively bleeding. The last one up here is going to come around, and he is going to, with advantage thanks to one of many, he's going to attack this guy as well. But he is going to do, let's see, it says he can do 1 bite, 1 staff. So he has this sort of like crab claw like staff. And the bite attack is a miss, but the claw, the staff attack is also a miss. Oh wait, he had advantage, so that's just 1 miss. And then we have, okay, that one hits. He hits with the staff.
The main one.
Good old advantage. And with that staff, he is able to gut through this guy, and he falls to the ground. This guy would be the next one to have a turn, and he is going to grab that guy, walk him over to the water, and 30. Close enough, and he'll use his dash to finish the run, and he's going to throw Clib's body into the water. Alright. These guys are going to move into 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oops, hold on. This one will be 25, 30. And this one's just 25. But they do reach Blop, and they're going to go for Blop. 1 hits, and that's going to be 5 damage. Not a lot, enough. Alright. Oh, another one against them. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, gets advantage. Goes for all their attacks. Oh, that actually is a wildly bad miss. And then the 2 unarmed strikes. That's a hit, and that's a nat 20. So 3 bits of damage. 7 plus 2, 9. Plus another 9. Plus 4. So 22 damage to Blop as they get double punched. And now Vander, you get to go.
Yeah, move to there, and I'm grabbing Blop.
Did Vander already break
Yeah.
his binds?
Nope, he's just gonna hook his hands around the head.
Okay.
He doesn't. He doesn't need magic.
That's gonna be.
I'm gonna use the rope.
That. All right, so you're gonna try and grapple with your hands bound. Give me your athletics with disadvantage against their. Would she do athletics? Yes. So you do disadvantage because you were bound. Ooh, that is good. What did you do, Vander?
19.
21. So as you go,
And I'm gonna use swagger.
what does that do? I forget.
I get it for a strength. When you hang on, I think it's a.
Swagger, strength, dex, con, or charisma, but that doesn't tell me what it does.
Swagger your way to a success. Roll a d8. Can you fail the strength? Yeah, it's a check. That's a check, isn't it? No, that's a strength check. Yeah. No, that wouldn't work then.
Looking real quick. Oh, hold on. This
I don't think it's
page
gonna
we use,
work.
Huge list. We gotta use.
Sorry, I didn't mean to press that one. I'm trying to post it up for you.
Just trying to see the wording.
There.
Alright, you got the wording.
That's normal.
Roll the
Damage, yeah.
Oh, damage. Yeah, this isn't damage. Do you have
Oh.
like lucky or anything? No?
Oh, hang on. Sorry, bro. Put the wrong one up. That's the one.
Oh, okay. When you fail a strength, dex, con, or charisma check, you can spend a moxie point to attempt to swagger your way. Roll your fisticuff. Oh, roll your fisticuff die and add the number to your roll. Okay, so you get to roll a d6, and this will be one of your moxie points. So roll d6 and add it on. You need at least a 2. Actually, you need
Yeah, 6.
3. Oh, all right. Well, then you are able
Next
to
roll.
grapple Blop.
Alright, I'm going to. Oh, the guy's behind me still.
It's not like a clean grapple.
I'll just
You kinda
hold her there
like-
for the moment.
Yeah, you kind of like have her in like a lock. So,
Yeah.
Eldith, what is she doing?
Probably punching the one in front of her because oh no, she doesn't have a weapon. Let's see if she can break her binds.
All right, go for a
What's
strength
her
check.
next plus? She has no strength. Come on, Eldith, you're rolling it off. Nope. She's gonna try take an opportunity attack. Oh, that's 10, 20, and I think she can get to there with a run.
Well,
Yeah,
she'd
30
have
feet.
to go through Bupido, and like I said,
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
yeah, this
Yeah, we'll go
particular
back on there.
instance, you can't just go through people.
Oh, they're too close to the house.
You can go north if you want, but you can't go through any of the people, and you are crowded behind you.
All right.
If she's gonna move.
She'll just stay where she is because she's gonna take too many opportunities attacks, and she hasn't got enough health. She moves from there.
All right.
That's 2. Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. The 2 Koatoa by Ront and Jim Jar are they're just going to kind of stay at the ready, blocking the door so they can't get inside the huts. This monitor is going to step up and attack the other. Advantage. Wow, that's actually a miss. The punch.
Would he have advantage if I've got her grappled?
Yes, though I think the only rule is incapacitation. Conditions. Okay, go to grappled. Speed is 0. They're considered incapacitated, so no, he does not. Alright, so the first one was a miss regardless, but okay, that hits, and then that misses. So only one punch lands on the monitor on the other side, and that's going to be a whopping 10 damage. As their punch sends a surge of electricity just like all the others. or Alistair, you first.
I'm gonna break my constraints.
Alright.
Well, you got the dagger. You gotta remember you can try to slice through your ropes with your dagger.
Oh, that's an at 20.
Oh, yeah. Let me get that down. Alright, you definitely break your binds, Alistair.
And then disengage.
Oh wait, that's the bonus. You don't have bonus action disengage. And that was an action to break your hand, break the binding.
Oh, it was an action to break the binding. Well, I guess I can't do anything. I'll take the opportunity. No, I'm not taking 3 opportunity attacks.
What's the prince doing?
The prince is gonna break his binds, I guess.
Alright.
Aren't these 3 on our side? Because
Well,
then they move from over here.
You saw them attack Blop, but I mean, it's up to you if you consider them on your side or not.
Well, for now, like they're not attacking us directly.
Is Daredevil gonna try and break his binds too?
Yeah, I'm just looking for the character sheet.
Okay. He
It's
has
16.
+3, yeah. Or actually a +5 for his athletics. Oh, that's a strength check, so
18
it's a
though.
+3 then. But yeah, that does break the bind, so his hands are free.
And then I feel like he would walk away.
Fair enough. As we reach this point in the battle, you guys can hear a sort of strange sound coming from the water, almost like glugging, like large bubbles surfacing and popping. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I am going to be marking them with colors here in a minute, but oh wow, they both wildly miss. Alright, and with that, that is a full round of combat. I'm going to color code these guys, but you guys, we will be coming back next week as we are at time, and next week we will see maybe what that bubbling is, and what unfolds after this ritual. As you did see, at least part of the ritual was in fact completed. Alright, I'll go ahead and stop it here.